Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Miller, the pass to Rozier. Here's Ball, and it's Charlotte. With another.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Poole outside. Here's the bulldozer. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. The Bulldozers got 13.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. Kispert's checked in for Kuzma. Hey. He's checked in for Charlotte.
On the court.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bridges finds Rozier. Now Hayward. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Rozier. 4 on the clock. Here's Hayward. And it's Poole with a rebound. And it's Poole with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 4. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Rozier, the pass to Miller with the fadeaway. Washington with a rebound.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Inside, here's the bulldozer. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Miller. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Here's Poole. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Hayward against Poole. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Can they get it? Charlotte again missing. And here comes the break. Oh,
Get out!
flying high! Throwing it down!
Clear the way! They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Washington making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Gafford. Kuzma comes in for Poole. And it's Jones in for Wright. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jones against Smith. Ball outside. Fires for 3. And it's rebounded by the bulldozer.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Back to Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. And so it's Washington now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Tyus Jones, Kyle Kuzma out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Kispert, and it's the bulldozer in at 5 down low. That's the group for Washington right now. And Charlotte shooting just 33% so far in this game. Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
Here's the bulldozer. The Hornets making their last shot. To the paint. With the floater. 2 points. That one goes. The Bulldozers got 23.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Williams finds Hayward. No good off the glass.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth and Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Now here's ball. Smith outside. Williams a screen on Jones. Here's Smith. Knocks down the 18-footer. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's ball. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Inside. The Bulldozer gets the bucket. The Bulldozers got 10 points in the quarter. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
And the Wizards call time here. So for the Wizards, Gafford, he's checked in for Kuzma. Poole comes in for Kispert. And Wright subbed in for Jones. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for LaMelo Ball. Miller's checked in for Martin. And it's Rozier in for Smith. The Bulldozer gets the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. On the wing, Rozier. There's the triple. Rebound, Washington. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the Wizards making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's the Bulldozer. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Gafford with a screen on Bridges. The Bulldozer can't get it to go. And it's Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 18. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
1:05 left in the second period. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pulls up at the elbow. Charlotte again missing. And Washington with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Stolen by Bridges. Hayward outside. Rozier outside. Bridges a screen on Jones. Rozier from outside. And it's Poole with a rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
The Bulldozer gets the bucket.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Miller. Pass to Hayward to the middle. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Hayward. Bridges has got 6.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing...
Well, they're winning with better offense. They're moving the ball well, getting high percentage shots. This is what efficiency looks like, guys.
And let's take a... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Wizards with possession here. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his... ultimate priority.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Rozier is the 2 with Miller at the 3. Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Ball in at the point. On the wing, Rozier, guarded by Poole. Rozier can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
To the inside, the bulldozer. And another basket for Washington.
Man, that's now.
Hey, it's some good guys I need to do that game. I ain't worried about it. How long is that? It's only $100. Dang, longer.
Hey, it's Matt from Lift for 0.8 GPM, 4 different nozzle, urgent abrasive models. Plus, it operates. You wouldn't believe this, but one of the hardest things I encountered when starting my pressure washing business many years ago was customers trying to take advantage of it. After a 2-year wait, I was finally able to get my hands on one of these pressure washers, which is really small but has unmatched performance. And that's because of this pump that they designed, which completely outperforms other big box brands. Pressure washer companies boast their PSI ratings for marketing by using smaller nozzles which restrict the flow. When you restrict the flow like this, obviously the pressure goes up. What's more important is the flow rate. This one is rated at 2 GPM, which is completely unmatched at this price point. And that's because they designed a better pump from scratch. And that better flow rate is the reason you can get foam that looks like shaving cream. I made mine a little bit better with some helpful upgrades. It comes with this standard M22 hose, on which I use this adapter to convert everything to quick connects. The stock gun isn't meant for detailing, so I upgraded it to a swivel gun, which lets the hose rotate so you can just walk backward and untangle it. I also put stainless quick connects on the garden hose. After a 2-year wait, I was
Brand purchase a Genfat 2700.
Yeah, but that one ain't coming up.
quietly so I can use it without disturbing my neighbors. The included pressure washer hose is of high quality and provides ample length for reaching various areas without having to constantly move the unit. It's flexible and easy to maneuver, making my cleaning tasks much more convenient. It's definitely...
What's up, everyone? Say a 15-degree nozzle, say like this. So obviously your PSI here will be much higher than it is at 2.5 feet out. And then at 2.5 feet out, it's going to be more powerful than it is at 5 feet out because that power is being dispersed by the angle. So when you switch over to a 40 degree.
Case and bail this thing.
You're going to have a conversation, a big conversation.
10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Ball passes to Richards. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Puts it up. Ball no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's the bulldozer. Paddles through traffic and lays it in. The Bulldozers got 41. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ball passes to Miller. No good.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Richards with a screen. He shoots it. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 5 now.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Now a timeout called by Washington. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Pass the ball. Bridges, a screen on right. And Ball throws it down.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
The bulldozer gets the bucket. The Bulldozers got 45 points.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Rozier finds Ball. Richards with it. Now right defending. And they're running. Ball's going up the court. And the dunk by Gafford.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Lets it go from 11. And that one hits the back iron.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Ball passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You've combined strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Yep, that one goes. The Bulldozers got 49 in the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Rozier against Poole. Rozier, the pass to Ball. Here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right outside. 3 seconds separating the shot and game. Another one goes. Incredible.
A historic 50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has... has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Ball against Wright. From the arc. The shot no good. And so it's Washington with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Hayward. Miller's checked in for Martin. And it's Rozier in for Smith. For Washington, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Tyus Jones is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Kispert. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's the Bulldozer. They're in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Washington right now. Ball finds Rozier. Ball against Jones. The three. Here's Bridges. An easy two on the layup.
Yeah, this guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
And Richards comes to help the bulldozer. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Richards with a screen. Down low. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 7 tonight. Washington has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Jones, the pass to the bulldozer. Here's Shaman to the middle. Here's the bulldozer. The shot's good. The bulldozer's got 53 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Richards, the pass to Ball. Rozier outside. Back to Ball. From outside the arc, nails it from 3.
If you give LaMelo Ball an opportunity to capitalize from the deep corner, forget about it. Turn the lights out.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the bulldozer.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
1:14 left in the game. Pass to Richards. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's the bulldozer. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, B.A., and when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. Pass to Richards. Now here's Ball, defended by Jones.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Richards. we see the Wizards taking the W here, and they remain undefeated in group play, securing their second victory of the in-season tournament, Ray.
Yeah, in strong position with 2 games to go. Can they keep it up and advance to the knockout round? We'll see.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.
Just keep it cute, big yellow coupe, no top on the roof.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
Have a great game, boss.
Good evening, everyone. This game is also our in-season tournament, and we're expecting some high-level competition. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Hartenstein is out there with Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Barrett wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. Here's Gibbons, and he takes that one up and powers it through. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And the layup falls. The Bulldozers got 6 points.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brett, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
That's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. Had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Lets the 3 fly. To the left wing. Shamet with the steal. Here's the bulldozer. Barrett covering. The bulldozer passes to Gafford. Here's the bulldozer. Misses from short range. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Brunson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Here's Gibbons. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. Out on his own on the break. And Gafford throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Knicks trail by 8. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And Barrett gets it to go.
Pretty good job on the release there from RJ to get that ball away before the defense could impact.
Gibbons. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Brunson. After the basket by Washington, he kicks it to Robinson. The pass to DiVincenzo. New York moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound, and it's Robinson with the jam.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Here's Gibbons. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here. Washington making some changes. Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Poole subbed in for Landry Shamet. Right against Quickly. Robinson sets a screen for Quickly. New York, no good that time either.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's New York with it. After the basket by Washington, Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Pass to Hart. 5 on the clock. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Over Kispert. Hart, no good. Here's the bulldozer. Barrett covering. That one drops for him. And that's now 18 points for the bulldozer.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And so it's Washington with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Bulldozer is out there, Gallinari, and it's Kuzma, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Envision such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Here's Quickly. Here's Sims. And he gets the bucket. Sims has got 6 points.
Quickly a young player, but making veteran reads out there. Quickly saw the opening and delivered.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Down low. Stolen by Brunson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Dallas. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Shamet. And here is DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
The bulldozer passes to Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to
fly in the game, daddy face with hand over mouth, face with tears of joy. Daddy.
Corey Kisper's checked in for Washington.
Bro, stop fucking playing with me, bro.
And then for New York, R.J. Barrett's checked in for Hart and quickly in for Jalen Brunson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes it to Robinson. Here's
face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
It's going to be an illegal screen. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, They'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
In that game against Milwaukee, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Quickly.
Ahead of me.
Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 12. The kick out to right. The Wizards working the ball around now. Givens. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Quickly with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Washington sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Can you shoot?
I basically made somebody that can dunk, bro.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at the Knicks, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early going. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And pivoting back to our first half here.
No, bro, he's actually pretty dope. I wanted somebody that can just dunk and get to the basket.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior. So they just continue to grind away. You see the high-quality shots that they're getting? That's a very disciplined approach.
And the defensive response to that might be to collapse the lane, but then you could leave perimeter shooters open. So which would you prefer? That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The bulldozer has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Out on the perimeter, DiVincenzo and Barrett. Hartenstein is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And the bulldozer gets it to go.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brunson against Wright. Releases from 15, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Givens, and it goes down 2 points. The Bulldozers got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Brunson against Wright. Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him, and stolen by Wright. Here's Givens. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. The Bulldozers got 6 points in the quarter. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Brunson surveying the D. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
So dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And we've heard defensive-minded players.
How many days did it take you to get badges?
You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend.
2.
Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Barrett against Kuzma. Barrett the pass to Hartenstein. And the Knicks miss again.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And the Bulldozer gets it to go.
And everything is dropping.
Yeah, bro, just 2 days. That's all.
Second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
DiVincenzo finds Barrett. Brunson against Wright, 16 feet away, and Wright pulls it down.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Robinson. Over to the wing. Moves back up. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kisper's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And New York with a change here, too. Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 12-1 run. Here's Gibbons. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no sign. of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
DiVincenzo kicks to Barrett. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Molinari comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Poole subbed in for Landry Shamet. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Gibbons. High arcing shot. Chalk up 2 there. The Bulldozers got 52 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Barrett the pass to Hartenstein. The pass to Quickly. 5 to shoot. Now DiVincenzo. Still yet to score.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Poole gets it to go.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Pass to Robinson. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. For 3, Barrett. New York, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Right against Quickly. And here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And so it's the Washington Wizards up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Kispert is out there with Gallinari, and it's Gibbons in its center. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Gibbons. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. And it's Quickly in the corner. Offline with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The bulldozer, no good. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hart. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Brunson against Jones. Sims. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Poole against Quickly. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Grimes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gallinari. You know, Brent, most nights we see Grimes expend a ton of energy out there, and it is terrific.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot of different things, and he's got to provide that pop on the perimeter. And then he often draws the hardest defensive assignment at the other end. So this guy is becoming more complete.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Robinson kicks to Barrett. Back to Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's a good heads-up play there from R.J.
Barrett. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Passes it to Poole. To the middle. Here's Gibbons. Stolen by Robinson. Barrett the pass to DiVincenzo. Comes up empty down low.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Jones. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Bulldozer.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Robinson, a screen on Jones. Brunson with a clean look. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Poole.
Possession to New York. Substitution on the court.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Barrett. He tries for three. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Gibbons. The kick out to Poole. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Possession to New York. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards. 0.
DiVincenzo with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And they remain undefeated in excellent position with one game left to go in group play.
And they're knocking.